Uh, like, again, I haven't really been looking at a lot of the rooms as well. Again, I didn't look in the passageway. I looked around in the dining room. I don't really look in this bedroom. Well, again, that might be fine because I don't even know if it means anything. You can also like what is this? Is like a specific term for like the stages that magicians stand on? Like, or is that just a stage too? I think that's just a stage actually. I don't know. Right now, I still have the key. Right. I guess I'll go up from the dining room for now, so it's easier to get to the food. Why is there a pawn in here with all this? All this is like it's plates and some kind of like basin for like a fruit bowl or something. Like, cups, and then there's just a pawn. That's weird. All the other stuff makes sense to be in a kitchen. It makes sense together. Why is there a pawn here? Excuse me. I don't know. All right, tiger and cake tray. Whatever. Whatever. Let's get on. Yeah, let's go through here because I want to be able to make it back to here. Because again, what else would the meal be that would be served other than just something that would give you food? Uh, Rumpus room, drawing room, or bunk room. 8 coins. That's not. But the smartest move would be to do the drawing room. So let's do that. You can redraw in this room. It said, I think. Just a painting of Sinclair. It looks like. I think that's what he looked like in the newspaper at the beginning. But also, I'm bad at faces. My God, how many paintings do you need in one room, dude? And all, this is some kind of puzzle because they're all paintings of the same things. It's a woman in a dress, a young boy with a hat falling off, running with a book, a backpack, running to get to school, maybe. A horse and a guy with an umbrella that's like stooped over, and a guy with a cane. Yeah, and it's just looping over and over again. Huh. I'm not gonna sit here and try and solve this now, but yeah, that's clearly there's something more to this room. It's like, why else would you have fucking 20 paintings of the same like 4 or 5 things in one room, covering almost every wall? Ooh, scrolling. Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw three floor plans, from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items in rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial three options. Okay. Yeah, I love puzzles and games and everything, and which isn't surprising because like even just growing up with like actual like jigsaw puzzles and everything, I was always putting them together. Like I I was putting together 1,000 piece puzzles in kindergarten and shit like that. I've always loved puzzles and reading. I haven't done a good puzzle in a while though, like an actual jigsaw puzzle. A plane and the globe, a planet, plane, planet, T. Yeah, like at this point, it has to be more than coincidence. Like, come on, so many rooms that just happen to have two paintings, always black and white, that seem to have a connection together. Usually, it seems that they're like one letter off from each other, whatever's in the picture, either in terms of what the actual thing in the picture is or what the thing in the picture does. This is what the drawing room, planet, and plane. So T. Let's see. Yeah, because we have pine tree and pen. That's one. Fishing road and fishing rod, which is two. Clock and a lock. That's three. Crow no, that's four. Wine sage or stage sage possibly. That's five. And now a sixth one that I've marked down. That's drawing room. That like that's a lot of paintings that all seem to have all most of those ones that definitively I noticed and had the connection of like, oh yeah, they're only one letter off from each other each time. Oh wait, did I not? Whispering and Pride, did I never mark that one down? Was it West Wing Hall maybe? Hallway maybe? I don't know. I guess I can look later. We're walking around. Alright, let's see what's in one of the. Let's see which ones I go through first. Uh, let's go through this one first. See, well, possibly. Let's see if this is this. Okay, I was gonna say, the doors. Is the door gonna be locked as the other door was? I guess it is. So I mean, I could be cheeky and open the door, open this door and get in that way, even though that door is locked. But they're probably like all locked, so that would make more sense. I want to go left. Ooh, security is great here. Left and up, left and down. Maybe I'll find some extra items. Ooh, what? Ooh, a cutscene. What's the possibility of finding something in the cameras? Oh, there's us. You're like awfully young to be inheriting a whole mansion. Yeah, how old are you? Like 12? And you're inheriting a mansion? I mean, I guess that. I guess as long as you're just a great grandnephew, is that what it was? Or was it just nephew? I don't know. To Sinclair. Fine, it's good grace, clearly. Pretty awesome to be inheriting a mansion at such a young age, but where's his parent? Where are his parents though? Like you'd think they would be here with him. Not, like why did they just let him come up here by himself? Maybe he's older than he looks. So he looks like a little kid. Oh cool, we can see ourselves on the thing. It's not a live feed, it's delayed. We just like teleport out and look. Looks like there's a jewelry store or something in here. A pool. Place a piano and stuff. More display cases. I have to restart the recording. A nursery of some kind. Or like just a baby room in general. Is that's one of the rooms we've already been in. That's like one of the corridors. It's one of the hallways. There's the nook right there. Another piano. Wait, why does this look like a classroom? With like all the chairs. Maybe it's just a. I mean, it's a bit small for it to be like a room for like like I don't know, like the second thought was that well, I was gonna say like some kind of just like a room that a bunch of people are gonna hang out, like a den or something. Well, not a den because we already have that. Just like they can hang out and listen to music, but like it seems like doesn't seem like that big of a room. It almost seems like it's set up for some kind of event, maybe. That makes no sense actually. There being like a classroom, because that's like an interesting thing. It's like, oh, it looks like a classroom with all these chairs set up, like a music class. But like, why would there be a music class in the middle of a fucking mansion? Ooh, a library. Is that a giant vault? A safe? Let's go. I want to go there. There's probably tons of money in there. Hold on. We can go back to the shop and buy whatever we want. Not sure. Oh, that's. I was just saying, not sure what that is. That's the cellar, right? Because those are the shelves with all the wine. Did I say cellar or cellar? It's a cellar. I think I said cellar by accident. That's the yeah, the spare room. I didn't have anything in it earlier. Or they like started paying. I finished it. Is that? It looks like maybe that. Yeah, is that the storeroom right there? Below it? I think so. That's a closet. Oh yeah, that's probably the walk-in closet that we went in. That we saw earlier. Did we actually go in there, or we just see it like in the draft? Well, I think we saw it in the drafting thing. I don't know if we actually. Yeah, the closet. It's probably that. See, I call it a walk-in closet. It's not really much of a walk-in closet, I suppose. Oops, I took a screenshot. It was a very small. It's very small. Usually, the walk-in closets are deeper. Uh, Actually, yeah, no, that looks too deep. Never mind, that's not the same room. Because the other room was tiny. The closet was tiny. Looks like some kind of file room or something. Because like those are like the classic, like like for instance, like haunt movies and stuff. Like those looks like they're act. Those look like they're acts that they always have like case crime scene files on. But obviously, it's not gonna be like crime scene files. Why would that be in a mansion? It's just like all his personal documents like birth certificates and stuff. That's included as. Because like if he has a mansion, he probably has some kind of like business. So like those are probably business documents. Wait, no, that's the nook right there. So what's this down here? Um, what is it? They're both the nook. Yes. Why does he have two cameras in the nook that show honestly nearly the same exact angle? That's weird. That's just a waste of a camera monitor. I don't know. Right, the pool we saw already. Piano. Yeah, he also has two of the pictures. He has two. He has two of the vault too. The vault looking thing, like the safe, giant safe. Well, back to this computer. Suck it. I saw it. Don't worry. Anything over here? No. All right. Can't interact with the phone. Can we interact with this thing? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, let's see what's on the computer. Wait, there's a note. There's gonna be something here. Can we look at this? At this the notepad? Yeah. Blue memos are true, but red memos are lies. Oh, red memos are lies. So the thing in the western hall, it's a door. No, not in the western hall. It was in the hallway, right? It said the doors in the western hall are more likely to be locked. That was a red memo. So I guess that was a lie. Looks like there's something else there. Ah, I could use the PlayStation zoom in feature that you can enable in settings to see what it is, maybe. unless written by hand. Unless written by hand. So if it's handwritten, like if it, I guess maybe if it's in like cursive or something, then it's not a lie. But if it is, so I played blue memos true too. Like, is there gonna be a blue memo at some point that's handwritten and thus it's a lie? Or is the unless written by hand thing just with memos? Is that actually what it says? Well, it's kind of hard to tell. Half the words are like cut off. But like, what else would it be? It looks like it says that's like that's what it looks like it says. I don't know what else they could say. So I don't know. I wonder if this is important. Or like crown. It looks maybe it's a signature of some kind that someone uses. I don't know. It's like that kind of looks like a sideways S, like like what Sinclair like the normal like, that looks like the S that Sinclair would sing, but sideways when he was signing off. Ooh, oh, it's a red memo. So until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levels are no longer going to take entry. I mean, this doesn't look handwritten, but the problem is, what does that mean exactly? It's just more sloppy than what this looks like now, or is it like in cursive or something? So I guess this means that the antechamber is very much is not unlocked, and you need some kind of levers to get in. Ooh, movement though. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the state. Well, that's fine because we have a keycard. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the state will also be more likely to be locked to people get off. That is less good. We don't have any keys. Alright, oh yeah, let's interact with the, let's see what's on this computer. View state inventory, right, that's what you're really doing. There is nothing for me to find here so far. The detailed list of items currently in the house that have yet to be collected. This list will be updated as new rooms are added. Okay, so it's all there's nothing else in the entire house. There's nothing else in the house that in the rooms that we've discovered so far. Good to know. Key card system. Yeah, that seems important. Security doors are doors within a state that can only be unlocked with an electronic key card. The key card system is currently operational. Let's see what we can do with the settings. Security level medium. Offline mode locked. Set security level. What does that do? The security level determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your state. Example, you should expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with a low setting and 5 or 6 with a high setting. Okay, so that's the only option is low, medium, high. So if we get the security room and we don't have a key card, we probably want it set to low. But because we have the key card, wait, we do have the key card, right? I'm not misremembering. Hold on, let me double check. Didn't we find a key card in like one of the chests or something? Yeah, key card. Oh no, it was in the closet. It was one of the 2 items, I think. So yeah, we should probably set that to high then. So you went into more key card doors as opposed to what's locked with regular keys. If they're more likely, if they're going to be locked more often when we get further close to the antechamber, which we're getting awfully close already, anyways. I'd much rather they be key cards rather than normal keys since we don't have any keys right now. Because if we get to the end of the room, if we run out of doors to do stuff, what do we do? We can't really go anywhere else. We can't get to the antechamber, which it's something I noticed as well. Oh, point out something. This mode determines the default setting that security doors will be set to if power is lost during a blackout, for example. As a general safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are in the state. Yeah, we should set that to unlock here. Because here's the thing. I wonder if we can do anything with the breaker box. So is in that because we got an option earlier for a utility closet. It would make sense if the utility closet, like that breaker box that was in it, because it said it had a big box. Yeah, you would be able to you could turn off the power. you would lose all lights though. So do we have a flashlight? So I should check the controls for like a flashlight because it would be kind of bad to not be able to see anything. But like now, because it's now if we turn off the power, all keycard doors would be disabled completely. So we'd be able to just walk through even if we didn't have a keycard. I guess. Let's head up. We can get it locked. Oh yeah, no, sir, I was right. Whenever you draft a bedroom, you gain 5 steps. That's pretty good. We're doing all right on steps now, actually. We're not, yeah, because we got that one that was a 10. I don't want a dead end though, especially not towards the thing, the antechamber, because clearly that seems like where we're supposed to be going. I could do oops, in my head. I could do a reroll, or I could just take the bedroom, get 2 steps, and hope that I can get something leading me up again. Oh, that sucks. Okay, we can go there. Let's do the kitchen. Wait, no, let's do the office. Ooh, opportunity to spend to earn extra coins. So we only have 2 coins right now. Plus, office seems like an office seems like it would have something important that we might need. Count Olaf, what are you doing here? It looks like Count Olaf from mainly because of the hair. Honestly, reminds me of Count Olaf from Series of Unfortunate Events. The Zodiac. Again, it looks like Flan. I never actually had flan, but like whenever I see, particularly when I see in movies, I feel like that's what my brain associates it with. But I guess it could be any other kind of that too. Oh, okay. Well, this is either it looks like either CTL or fan. CTL doesn't make sense. Fan does make sense if I was right, and that is flan. So flan fan L. Ooh, what's this? Floppy disk. Install into one of the state terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. Oh yeah, I guess we don't really know when this game takes place, but these monitors they don't look very new. They look pretty old, so only when this takes place. Maybe this takes place like years in the past. Oh, nice. We can just walk up to a courtyard. You'll now have the chance to permanently enhance this room to one of 3 different updated floor plans. Courtyard plus 2 gems, 5 dig spots, or courtyard is always left unlocked. Or courtyard, it changes the name. Hmm. That's actually really good. All the rest of the courtyard are always unlocked. Then again, 5 dig spots. Well, no, because we had the dig spots and they were useless. It was literally just like it was trash. I mean, I'm sure we can get something out of them, but maybe yeah, you wouldn't have a mechanic like digging up random holes digging holes like that unless it was actually something useful you could get out of them, I guess. But so you just got trash. Let me open up. What have you done before? We did get a return of that one time for extra steps. It's like I'm wondering if this will update the courtyard we currently have. So like if I go back, will there now be 5 dig spots? Probably not, because the room's already been made. 2 rooms. Courtyard is unlocked. Oof. Oh yeah, we should probably get that. I don't know. So we don't have to worry about keys. Who knows? Because I don't know if we can get to get the same room twice in the same day or not. I don't know. The antechamber lever, because if so, that'd be good because we could possibly get it again here and give us more options. The antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again, so the greenhouse has the lever, but it's broken. I don't think there's enough time to put in another work order before Simon arrives. So just make sure the west and east levers are operational. Okay, that's good to know though. So that means we do not want to go to the north door because it's unoperational. That must be because it said make sure the west and east are operational, which means this must be the one that the greenhouse is connected to. So we don't really want. So the greenhouse will not help us get into the antechamber, unfortunately, because the lever is broken. Unless Theo was wrong and they would manage to fix it, I guess. What else can we do on this? Run payroll. After running this process, checks will be placed in each staff member's room. This includes each servant's quarter and maid's chamber currently on the estate. I don't think we have either of those. Spread golden estate, yeah. Thus can facilitate a modest distribution of coins withdrawn from the staff incentives program. These coins are distributed in a number of rooms currently active throughout the state. Okay, so I won't put it in rooms we haven't gotten yet. Oh, I should have opened the door next to us first, actually, and then done it so we get one extra room that got gold. That was stupid. Oh well. A number of gold coins have been withdrawn from the staff incentives program and spread throughout the state. Nice. Okay. Oh, we can't log in because we need a password. Okay. So let's see. I'm just pressing X, which seems to do spaces. Well, hold on. Oh, I see you. It's like an arcade thing where you gotta tap the arrows to. I don't know why it doesn't have a control for that here, but apparently it's like an arcade thing where you have to tap. You have to like move the joystick down to switch letters, and you're like, oh, put your name, put your initials or something for your high score. So you'd be like, so you would be J R C for like my high score, you know. But like obviously that's not gonna be the password. Well, I guess it should be. Who knows? But it looks like we can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. At most 13. The password is 13 letters. Maybe symbols, maybe numbers. Who knows? Also, is that just the max that the password could be, or is that how many it actually is? Like, could it be like 5 or 6 letters instead? I don't know. So I'd say, ooh, coins. I guess it shows it's this one too. Oh, I didn't even notice this drawer was open. What do you do? Serious knob. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, I was thinking of making a joke when I first walked in and saw it at the bus. So, like, dude, is one of these gonna like you gotta like tip the head back and there's a button like a spy movie? No, just a hidden safe that you can only reach. But that's underneath the bus that raises up when you turn a knob in a door, which is also very like spy movie. I wonder what the code is. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, I didn't mean to clear it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it's not gonna be that, but also, oh god, how many letters can it be? How many numbers? That's the problem. It can have infinite combinations because I don't know how long the thing is. I'll try 1, 2, 3, 4 though, real quick, even though it's not gonna work. I'm sure. Could you imagine if it did though? One, two. Oh, oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 6, 9, 6, 9. Why not? No. Okay. Oh yeah, and then there's this note here. It looks like. Bridget, please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Eddington. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Enemies of the Major. Wait, March of the Count. I made a joke about this guy looking like Count Olaf. And something that's weird is that it says March of the Count, and the other ones are all in red, but that one isn't, which is weird. Although, wait, last one is Herrings of the Major. It's literally, which means it could literally be a red herring. Oh, that's really clever. Had a little trouble reading the band's handwriting, so I am not sure the last title is intended to be herrings or herrings. Ow. But knowing her, but I suspect either would be suitable. That's actually kind of funny though. Like, so the word herrings of the Major is written in red. Also, Queen, Count, Lord, Baron, Major. Ooh, there's another Count one. Right, that's fun. Another Count. I don't know who that guy is. But still, it's three counts, which is interesting. At least. Well, no, there's four. There's three little counts and one big one. And then this one is Sinclair, so that makes sense. Who are the rest of these? Yeah, I can't. Did they say that Sinclair had like a specific title or anything? I can't remember. Like that would really help with this. I feel like because like presumably there's four busts. I mean, it's four different people as busts. I think one. Oh wait, what's this? Oh wait, yeah, this is like Queen. Oh, there's five because it's Count, Queen, Baron, Lord, something. What was the other one? I don't know. Major. That was the last one. So yeah, five. So there's a Queen, the Sinclair. There's this guy that, like I said, you made a joke. Looks like a Count. And then there's actually a thing in there that says March of the Count, which is funny. He looks like Count because he looks like Count Olaf. But to be fair, that's just because in general, counts like Count Dracula tend to have that hairstyle. That's why Olaf has that hairstyle himself. Yeah, kind of like Count Dracula. But like, I don't know why. I first thought it was Count Olaf and not Dracula actually. But yeah, because let's see, yeah, this a queen. Like that, looks like a queen. She has a tiara. She has a ornate necklace. She looks like she has very fancy clothing on. She looks beautiful. Like that's very much. She looks very much like a queen, like royalty. And the Sinclair, whatever he is, Count. Okay, that leaves a major, a lord, and a baron. Yeah, I don't really know, like how to tell what they are. The rest of them are though. And there's only a few options. Only thing, one thing that's come to mind for me is like with this guy, his mustache kind of reminds me of one of the characters in Avatar: The Last Airbender. The what's his name? So he was like a complete jerk. The guy who kills the one of the koi spirits in the pond. He kills the moon spirit. Oh no, he was an admiral though. For some reason I was thinking like, wasn't he a major? But no, I think it was Admiral. I think his name was Admiral Zhao. Admiral Zhao. That was his name. So no, and I was gonna say, wasn't he a major? Yeah, I was like, maybe like maybe this mustache is commonly associated with majors. I don't know. I'm guessing it's Charles. I don't know. I don't really know if he can tell us yet. Like, the only thing I can think of is why should the count? Because like this one is in black, and the count is above the safe, which seems relevant. Also, yeah, it's like the March of the Count, Flight of the Queen, Fall of the. I don't really see any connection with any of those, really. Like, the only thing that comes to mind is March of the Count could be a play on words with like March, like marching, but also March the month, which would be March is like the third. Like if a code like March is the fourth, is no the fourth, the third month. So like it was four. That's four counts. So maybe March 4th, 0304. I feel like that's kind of a stretch, if so. No, okay, I didn't think so. Okay, I thought that was a bit of a stretch. We'll come back to this. There might be something. I'll think about it. Oh, actually, no, because there's five of them. I was thinking maybe you gotta count how many of each bus there is, but there's five of them. I guess actually, what am I saying? We don't know how big the code is, but usually saves to like four digits, not usually like really long ones. I guess we could try it. There's one queen. We should probably do this in the order. We should probably put the code in the order of how it's written on this page. So queen, count, lord, baron, major. Oh wait, yeah. We still fall into the issue of not knowing which one is which. Interesting though. Passing of the barons. Maybe that's a reference to the. Oh, wait, I see. I had a little trouble reading the barons right. I'm an idiot. So clearly, see, that must be it's by knowing Herbert. So Herbert is the baron. I'm an idiot. Somehow I read that, but it didn't click. I was even about to say passing of the barons. Sinclair just died. Passing is another word for dying. You're like passing on. Passing of the barons, the death of the barons. I was gonna say so maybe Sinclair's the man, but yeah, he is. It literally says it right there. I'm just blind. So yeah, that nails it down a little. So this guy is either right here is either a lord or a major. What do these guys look more like though? I mean, they're both wearing suits. I guess maybe this one looks more fancy. I don't know. I mean, it's a 50-50 shot either way. If it doesn't work one way, you try it the other way. Okay, so Flight of the Queen. Problem is it do the pictures count as well? Because there's also this picture here, and like, is this the same person? No, I don't think so. It doesn't really look like it. I don't think it could be. Maybe, but also it's like I don't think any other than this guy, whoever he is, who shows up in the bus as well. She's the only one that would match up to the picture here, as well as the bust. So probably not. We'll just go with busting out. There's at least one queen. Another chess piece. There's a queen here, it looks like. Wait, was that a queen or a king? I always get mixed up. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I haven't played chess in a while. Like I said, I always kind of like get the two pieces mixed up a bit. Actually, it would probably make more sense for it to be king than a queen, right? Because this is the office, presumably the baron's office for Sinclair's. In the way he would kind of be the king of the estate, because it's his place. I don't know. But again, because like again, it's out of place here. It's a bunch of books and stuff. And I guess a couple busts which are a out of place too. Why is there a random chess piece? Especially again, a king seems relevant here in the office, and presumably, because like who else's office would it be? It would presumably be the Sinclair's office. And again, like he would be the king of the estate in a way. So one queen, watch the count, four counts. So 1-4, passing of the barons. I think there's only one Sinclair statue here, isn't there? So 141. Oh wait, no, it's not 141. I skipped Fall of the Lord. Fall of the Lord. Let's just say this guy is the. Let's say this guy's the Major and this guy's the Lord. There's one of him, right? Or is there two? So yeah, which would still work for 141. So you do that for now. 141. Oops. 1411. And what was the last one? Major. 141112. So 14112 is what that would be, right? If I'm remembering correctly. What I found. 14112. Okay, let's try 14211. Swapping those two I wasn't sure on who they were. No. So I did all that for nothing. That's not the solution to the puzzle after all. That sucks. Alright. We've spent a lot of time on this puzzle already. I'll probably have to cut most of it out. I was gonna say let's move on, but we're cut off here. Apparently, there's no key. We need a key. Thanks for heading down to security. I think both the drawing room and the passageway are locked. So, unless I'm not seeing an opportunity here somewhere, the one security is our only option right now. It's our only path forward. Or rather, backward. You cannot see the floor pads or actually in this room. That's terrible. Whenever you get after a bedroom and gain 5, you have more likely to draw and such. I have to take it. The other two are dead ends. If you want to keep going and keep exploring the house, I need to take this dark room. Keycard door. Oh, that's a dead end. Oh yeah, because of that. The dining room. Looks like we might not be getting to the back up here. We'll have to get really lucky. We need to get something that goes right here. Hopefully only right. Oh yeah, you got lucky, completely lucky because it's pitch black apparently. I mean, we can't see the floor plan. So I don't know if there's any items here we can see still though. Yeah, it looks like because it's dark we aren't allowed to interact with anything. That's right. Makes sense. So we interact if we can't see anything? How would Simon know there's anything there? Oh, come on. There's clearly something right there. Pick it up and walk out of the room, Simon, and see what it is. That's clearly something I know. There's a lot of writing. Oh. How does this have power? The rest of the room doesn't. In theory, this shouldn't either. I don't know how it goes. I was gonna say we should take the gem if I am one. Because it's less of a chance of being a dead end, maybe. The cards. We'll go for the middle one. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. Oh, we have one path forward at least, but we lost half our steps, which is a terrible thing. The heart of the cards kind of screwed me, but at least it let us keep moving. We're not getting the photos, that's for sure. I can't. Oh, I can't because of the jump. I was gonna say I kind of want the laboratory, but you need the bedroom because we're really low on steps now. I didn't like. Okay, I was gonna say I didn't like misclick and click on the first by accident. Right? No, okay. Again, another chess piece. Yeah, that's weird. It's another pawn. Why are you saying that? The A and symbol. I don't know the actual name, but I know it stands for. It could be any of those three in writing. And and in sand because these look like sand dunes. I was saying that earlier. Last when I saw them in that one of the other rooms. I don't know what the other one was. The other one with it was, but I think it was like something that didn't really seem to make sense, seem to connect. And sand S. I haven't been checking these. I really should be because it seems like it's trying to spell something on the grid. And sand. We are in the bedroom. Okay, bedroom 4 up. Far right. Sand slash and question mark. So S question mark. All right, let's see if there's anything we can actually spell out right now. Let's see. Do we have the Did we mark anything for the pantry? Because we should have. No, we did not. I don't think. Yeah, we didn't. Like, we should. Maybe it was one of the ones that didn't make sense. I don't know. Hallway. We don't have one for hallway either. Entrance hall. Entrance hall was a queen and an ace, I remember, but I still don't know the connection there. Nook. Nook is the only one so far here at the bottom that we actually know. It's what was it? So the fourth letter on that, oh, the Nook is on the bottom is an E. Again, assuming it's even the same every time, it might not be. We won't really know until the next day. All right, let's see. What else do we have? Do we have the den? No. Courtyard, we didn't look in. Wrestling hall, we didn't look in. I don't think. Or if we did, I didn't mark it down like an idiot. Corridor. I didn't really see up far left. Crow and what else? Another C. So C, storeroom. Did I mark anything for storeroom? No. I did not. Of course not. Closet, we did mark. So C, and then closet is A. So C blank A. Parlor, we had parlor too. Where is it? Another C. So C blank A C. I mean, that could be many things. Commissary, did we mark anything in commissary? No, we didn't. Because I didn't want to go back in there. I didn't. I looked around in the chapel, but I didn't see any. There were like I noticed there was like there was like windows with there was like a what are they called? Those like windows that churches and everything tend to have the stained glass windows, but that's about it. There was too many of them for it to be released today, and also a book for the whole black and white thing. I didn't see any. I don't think I saw any of paintings in there. Wine cellar had right the stage and the plant that might have been staged or tea maybe. Weight room, I didn't look in. Bedroom has S, so blank blank T blank S. Again, that could be anything. I don't. It was just drafting it, right? If I go back in here, yeah, I only lose the one step, which is risky. It was really already. Match entry. Flame, tree, fire. Oh, wait, no. Wait, no, because this looks like another pine tree. This looks like the same tree picture. So maybe that's not. Maybe it wasn't a pine tree. Maybe I was wrong. Are they just using the same tree well, for maybe it's multiple different kinds of trees, even though it looks like the same one? Because the only other tree I can think of that would match this is if this is fire and not matching or flame, fir tree would work. So E, which would be E, which would so we would have for where was this? Well, 4 letters. spell, blank, blank, T, although we're not sure on that. At least I'm not. Uh, Wait, and then it was oh, it was fine. So E, and then the bedroom. We gotta go back to the bedroom anyway, so I'll look at it again and make sure I'm remembering. Make sure I know what it is. I'm not sure I remember. Oh wait, Sandy and Annie was S. So TES, mates, dates, sates, rates. Sates is an word. Rates. Did I say mates already? I think I did. Sites. I don't know. There's lots of things like this one that could still be. We need more letters, I think. The only one that might, although I said one of the ones like I said could be dates. Well, no, because it didn't work. No, mind. I was gonna say, which relates to what I was saying earlier. Like, oh, it could have been. I was going March 4th, maybe, because it's March of the count on those four accounts, but that didn't even work, so that wouldn't make sense. I literally did one of the connection there because it didn't work. Greetings from Reddington. Say anything. Maybe I shouldn't use this for this. It's kind of cheating, maybe, using this zoom in feature because it's not part of the actual game. It's a built-in feature of the PlayStation settings. PlayStation settings. It's an accessibility setting. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't use that for that. It's one thing when I use it in like a game that's not a puzzle to like look closer at something. In this sense, like I think in one of the Beyond Good and Evil videos, I used it to look at something in a distance, to get a closer look at something, but which isn't really cheating. That's fine. It's just yeah, that's less cheating. I don't know because I don't know if there's anything to make let you look closer at this though. Sure, there must be though, because otherwise you would never be able. There must be something in the game that lets you look closer at stuff, because otherwise, how would you be able to tell what the half cut off word, small words were on that one paper in the security room? It must be like I don't know, spyglass, like a magnifying glass or something that lets you look closer. Or you can just actually just move the papers closer. I just don't know how because I didn't check the controls. I literally said I should do that earlier, and I never did. Yeah, that could have been good with the document if it had been turned the other way. I could connect it. Give me a faster way back to security office, I think. I gotta hope that this isn't a dead end. It's my only real option here. Going here. Just choosing this to keep going. Dog tag with a 10 on it. And some trees, some woods with a tent. Wait, 10, tent? So T, maybe? Because, like, earlier I was like, I theorized try and pray, but I stupidly didn't write down which room I was in. So now I have no idea where that was. Like, that might have been in the. Wait, let's say, what if I was in the storeroom? In that case, try and pray. That's A. No, because that would just be a car blank C A C. That one works there. It was probably like on the bottom row, maybe. So it wouldn't have been any of the other ones either. It was somewhere early on. So I don't know. Like maybe in that was probably like the hallway, the pantry, maybe. I don't know. Why don't we get another look later? 13 steps. Oh, fuck. All the doors are locked. So, yeah. I think we're screwed. We have to. We can't really go. We can't go anywhere else. We have to end the day, I think. In that case, we might as well go back and try and look at some of the rooms I didn't read the signs in. I didn't read the paintings in. Yeah, see if they do mean anything. We can't look in the dark room, obviously, unfortunately. Security. Did we mark down something in security? I don't think we did. Okay. But yeah, this definitely still goes to chess with chess pieces as well. There's a puzzle for that as well. Because why is there a knight in the security room? There's a giant knight just sitting on a filing cabinet in a security room. Like, that's just. It's weird. Theater and stage and some kind of a deer. Or male deer, which another name for that is. Another name for male deer is stag. Stag, and like there's some other ones, another one I feel like I'm drawing a blank on, but like that would work if it is in fact stage, and this would confirm my theory about that being sage, because then that would indeed make sense. Stage and stag, so it's E. That'd be E. We are in row on. Wait, did I already do this? No, I would remember if I already had that one. Security room. 6 up. Wait, I'm just waiting for this. Yeah. 6 up. 4 over. Forecast. Stage slash stag. So E question mark. And you can look at what's what's in the drawing as well. Oh, quick, it's not like you have anything better to do for the sun. Was this locked? I think it was, right? Or did I just not want to go in it? Yeah, no, it's locked. Oh, right, we already saw this one. This one was, well, maybe planet and plane, which is T. So the letters here are these two letters are T and E. Wait, is that what it? Yeah. Again, that could be anything. There's been any number of words that could be there. Just T and E doesn't really help. What's in the dining room? Oh yeah, the one I still stay off like the cake tray thing. Wine cellar we already saw, so I'm not gonna go in that. Yeah. Like I was about to go in there, and then I remembered. Wait. Oh, the commissary. I should be looking out for coins. Isn't there might be a key in the commissary? Wasn't there? I don't remember. I think that was one of the items you could buy, wasn't it? Can you buy keys? That would be really useful. If so, we have 7 things. I'm not gonna go in the commissary. I don't see. I'm not gonna go not the commissary. The wine cellar because I don't see any keys in there. Right, any coins. Definitely don't want to actually go in the chapel there. I don't see coins in there. So unless there's. Oh wait, do I have to? I have to go through. That sucks. I have to lose a coin in order to get to the commissary. Yeah, because this was locked, right? Oops, wrong one. Yeah. I'm not. Where are all the coins? I'm not seeing any yet. Like, problem is, it could be just around the corner in there. Let's see how much we would need. Oh, there are coins in here. Nice. Oh, there's a bunch of them. 11. Let's see how many we would need to buy a key if that is in fact an option.